Good evening, viewers. Welcome to Crickline. Today we're going to discuss about the recent matches like T20 against between Pakistan and South Africa, in where South Africa convincingly won the series by two nil, and in third ODI they will be looking for whitewash, and for Pakistan they will be surely willing to make a comeback in the series, but come back and at least win a match. To discuss about all the things, we are welcoming Mr. Shahid Al Shihab. Shahid Al Shihab, welcome to Crickland.
Thank you so much, Faisal bhai.
Shihab, you know that for South Africa it was a very much important series because in the previous series against India, where they were brutally dismantled by the Indian batters and Indian bowlers, they were really struggling to perform against the visitors. As a host nation, they could not perform up to the mark. But in this series, what we saw that they uh, won against Pakistan in the first match, what they won by 11 runs, and in the second match they also won by a big margin, and also that margin is by 7 wickets. So what is your evaluation in the first match where uh, Pakistan just fell short of just 11 runs? So what is your evaluation about the first match?
Thank you for asking me. Well, Pakistan have the batsmen like Mohammad Rizwan and Babar Azam. On the first match, Babar Azam made a duck, and Mohammad Rizwan, though he scored runs, but his strike rate was pretty poor. So if you want to survive or if you want to perform in this era of T20 internationals, you have to play more short, or you have to try to remove those dot balls or try to score runs. So I think this was the point that was South Africa was away from Pakistan. And another thing is South Africa has the batsman like Rassi van der Dussen, and he's back in the side. So it's a good news for South African fans. So in terms of Pakistan's strike rate, I think this was the matter.
Well, if I talk about the second ODI where Riza Hendricks scored 117, and also about that Van der Dusen, who extremely played well. But for Pakistani bowlers, it was a very shameful night because uh, bowlers like Haris Rauf conceded 57 runs in just 4 overs, and also Jahandat Khan and famous bowler Shaheen Shah Afridi, who also conceded so many runs. Uh, but as we are habituated to see that these bowlers perform very well for their country, but in this match they were really brutally dismantled by Riza Hendricks. What could be the reason behind the failures of the Pakistani bowling attack?
As far as I'm concerned, South Africa, they're very good at playing the bouncer ball or quicker ball, because every time they produce the quicker bowler. So while you practicing in nets with your quicker bowler, you will be habituated to it. So Harris Rauf, who has the ability to hit over 150, and Shaheen Shafridi could bowl over 140, and all the bowlers have the ability to bowl over 145. So I think they are very good to play the quicker ball. I think this was the reason. And another thing is South Africa have some good batsmen, and on the other hand, that's what I talked about, the strike rate of Mohammad Rizwan. So all these puzzles. So this was the reason.
Well, in the first T20, in the first uh, in the previous series against India, where the South African batters really struggled against the Indian bowlers. But when they played against Pakistan, and they are currently playing against Pakistan, they are really showing really aggression on the Pakistani bowlers. So, do you think that the differences between the qualities of both countries, particularly Indian and Pakistani bowlers, are the fact here that the South African batters are acting differently for the different teams? They are struggling against India, and now they are showing their aggression against Pakistan. So, do you think that the quality has do you think that Pakistan has lack of some quality in terms of bowling capabilities comparing to India?
I think the matter is Pakistan also have the quality. I'm assured that, but India, I think their process is very long. They have come from playing a lot of trophies. So on the other hand, Pakistan, I think they played less trophy than India. They played Indian players. All the Indian player played with in IPL. So the speciality of that is South African batsmen also played IPL. So I think in terms of experience, Indian bowlers know them very well than the Pakistani bowlers, because Pakistani bowlers know them when they play against them or while they play in PSL. But in terms of players, Pakistan, I think South Africa have more players playing in IPL. So that was the I think that was the concept that Indian bowlers are succeeded while playing against South Africa.
Well, in the second T20, where we saw that the Pakistani batters, particularly Saim Ayub, is scoring 98, his personal record in T20 international. Pakistani batters scored over 200 runs against South Africa at their home soil, but it's a pity that they could not defend that total. Do you think that in the second match where the Pakistani batters really got the momentum, particularly Saim Ayub, Babar Azam also scored 30 runs. So do you think that this momentum will continue in the third ODI, and can Pakistan again show a really really dominant performance in the batting side or in the batting perspective?
Obviously, now South Africa has the confidence because they beat all the two matches and they chased over 200 runs. So this will build this. I'm sure this build them more confidence, and I can assure that South Africa will ensure the third T20 eyes and they will confirm the series.
Okay. Now, another topic is that for Pakistan, their trip, they're playing three away series in a row. Like right, they previously played in Australia and also in Zimbabwe, and now they're playing in South Africa. So, do you think that playing three consecutive series away from home is one kind of responsible for their performance, or their poor kind of display that they are showing us in terms of batting and bowling and also fielding? So, what can be the reason behind their poor performances in the away series? And they also lost against Zimbabwe. Maybe one or two match they lost against Zimbabwe. So, do you think that playing away from home is one kind of reason for their drop in the performance?
Well, I don't think so because the big teams like Australia, England, they played lots of matches away from their country, but they are pretty much prosper. So I think the puzzles of the team combination is the reason for this.
Okay, thank you very much for your great analysis. Viewers, that's all from our side. We are really, really hoping that Pakistan will make a comeback in the third and last T20, and where South Africa will be looking to snatch the third match also, and ensure the whitewash. So thank you very much. Thank you, Shihab, for your wonderful analysis, and viewers also thank you for being with us.